up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with you, man. It's Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before I get going on today's video, y'all know what to do. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and share the video, bro. If you come through and watch the video, be sure to hit that like button. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And if you want to have me hop on the panel or collaborate with me, you can reach out to me on my email address at knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. And also don't forget to comment down below. I want to chop it up with y'all and talk boxing with you, but I can't do that unless you leave a comment. So be sure to comment down below, bro, so we can chop it up and talk boxing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. And today we're bringing y'all another one of our favorite types of videos. We got another fight prediction that we're going to bring to y'all today. And this one is going to be another one from the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders fight. Yes, I'm doing that fight for sure, but that prediction video will drop tomorrow. But for this one, we got Keiron Conway versus Souleymane Cissokho. Souleymane Cissokho versus Keiron Conway, or Keiron Conway. I don't really know how to say his first name. But either way, man, let's get it popping and break these fighters down. Talk about their paths to victory, and let you know what I think is gonna happen, man. So first, for Keiron Conway, man, he's coming in with 16 W's, 1 loss and 1 draw. Although that loss that he has, bro, it was like a 3-round fight for some competition, you know, over there in Britain. For those of y'all that really like follow fights, like they got their own like Ultimate Fighter type shit, but for boxing over there across the pond, bro, and that was his loss. So technically, technically he got a loss, bro, but you know, take that with a grain of salt because it was a 3-round fight, bro. But he has good skills, bro. Keiron Conway has good boxing skills, man. He has a nice jab. He has nice plethora of punches, man. He throws hooks. He goes to the body well. He has a nice uppercut that he throws. He showed the ability to fight off the front foot, leading with the jab first, and he showed the ability to fight off the back foot. Some of his weaknesses, in my opinion, man, I think that he's flat-footed. And what I mean by that is agility, man. There's nothing wrong with being flat-footed if you can get in and out of distance, but for him, he lacks agility, in my opinion. He gets hit by while he's won a lot of fights, man, he gets hit by opponents that really shouldn't be able to hit him, man, with his skill level if he had a little bit more head movement, a little bit more agility. But offensively, man, he has good skills. He does also, another weakness that I see in him, man, is he lacks power, bro. He lacks power, man. And it's evident by his record. He got 16, like I said, 16 victories, 1 loss, and he also has a draw. But of his 16 victories, bro, he's only stopped 1 opponent. He's only stopped 1 opponent. And for an up-and-coming fighter, man, that hasn't fought elite level competition yet, obviously, bro, he should be getting more guys out of there than that. So there's definitely a problem with his power, bro, in my opinion. And then for him, he has a tendency to where he has to be first. Like when he is fighting off his back foot, he has to catch the other fighter while they're not throwing. He doesn't really throw well in between punches, bro. And Conway also isn't really that good of a counter puncher, bro. He's just not. But he does have a strong jab. He does do good body work. And he does have, you know, good punch variation and good punch placement. And, you know, he can fight, man. He can fight for sure. For Souleymane Cissokho, he's coming in with a 12-0 record. He's undefeated. And for him, man, the way that I would break him down, he's athletic. He has pretty good foot movement. You know, he jumps around and can box on his toes a little bit more. I think Conway actually has a better jab. Cissokho uses his jab more as like a range finder to kind of throw, you know, some power shots behind it, whether it be an uppercut or a right hook. He likes to use that jab to kind of lull you to sleep and then come with something explosive right behind it. He's a better counterpuncher, in my opinion. He has some good counter punches. He rolls into an uppercut really well. He also has a pull straight right hand where, you know, he'll come just out of range a little bit if you throw a jab or you throw it straight at him. He'll come out of range a little bit and use that back foot to fire off with a straight right hand that's really effective. And just more of the explosive. If I had to pick who was more explosive and more athletic, that would go to Souleymane Cissokho, man. I think he's more athletic and more explosive than Conway for sure. his record 12-0, he has 9 knockouts. So he has a higher knockout percentage, obviously. And he's been fighting lower level competition as well. I believe this is both of their, tests to see who's going to go from just being that domestic fighter to somebody that can really step up and challenge on the world scale. That's what they're fighting for, in my opinion. But Souleymane has showed a propensity to get those lower level guys on up out of the ring with him, man, if they don't belong in the ring with him. So very, very, very intriguing matchup, man, for sure. And I don't know if I mentioned this. They fight at the 154-pound division. Sorry if I didn't mention that earlier. They're fighting the junior welterweight, bro. So 254-pounders getting it on, man. Paths to victory, bro. Path to victory. For Conway, man, he got to be first, bro. He got to be first because he's not that good of a counterpuncher. He's not going to be able to just stay on the outside and really just outbox Cissokho, in my opinion. So he has to be first. So he got to have that jab in Cissokho's face the whole night. And he got to get off first. He can't turn into something where he's trying to fight off his back foot and allowing Cissokho to put the pressure on him. Because Cissokho is a lot faster than the competition that he's faced so far and a lot more explosive. And if he just wait for lulls in Cissokho action, he could already be hurt. So he can't wait on Cissokho. He got to get off first. He has to get off first. He has to stay behind his jab, go to the body to slow Cissokho down, slow those feet down a little bit, bring them more on Conway's level. And he needs to be the one going forward, in my opinion. If he's going forward, he has a better shot to win this fight. He needs to be going forward behind his jab. Because I don't think Cissokho, as some of Conway's other opponents have done, I don't think Cissokho is just going to walk in on him without throwing punches and allow him to get his shit off. You feel what I'm saying? So Conway has to be first. If he can be first, if he can stay behind his jab, if he can slow Cissokho down to the body and turn it more into one of those things where he's able to hit Cissokho consistently with that jab and counteract the counterpunching of Cissokho, then he can point his way to a victory because he does have the boxing skills to do that. I don't see him knocking out Cissokho. I'm not confident in Conway knocking out anyone at this point in his career. I believe what I have seen in the past, and I believe what your record tells me. And his record and what he has done in the past so far tells me that he's not going to be knocking guys out. So his path to a victory to me is going to always be to outpoint guys. For Cissokho, his path to victory, in my opinion, is to be the better athlete, right? He has to be the one that is throwing in between Conway's shots. He has to be the one that is using his feet to get in and out of range. And he needs to be aggressive. He needs to force, as I said, Conway has to move forward. Cissokho has to be able to make him fight off his back foot because I believe Cissokho is a better counterpuncher. And he can win potentially fighting off his back foot. But I think it's much more to Conway's detriment if Cissokho can somehow push him back, be aggressive, and counter going forward in a way to where, because Conway's going to try to throw that jab even when he's backing up, and Cissokho could maybe pull off of that and catch him with a right hand because Conway does keep his left hand low. He does keep his left hand low, so he's susceptible to right hands coming straight down the pipe. And Cissokho, like I said, is good at that, man. He's good at using that jab, pawing, boom, catch you with a right hand. So I think he can win by knockout or decision. More than likely, though, it will be knockout if he were to win. So as far as my pick, man, what I think is going to happen and who I think is going to win this fight, man, I'm going with Souleymane Cissokho. Souleymane Cissokho is going to win this fight. It's supposed to go 10 rounds. I don't know if it's going to go 10 rounds. I'm going to pick him by knockout late in the fight. My reasoning behind that is simple, man. I'm going with the fighter who I think is more agile. I'm going with the fighter who I think is more explosive. And I think he's just has a little bit more reflexes than Conway. And I think he's just more skilled, bro, because he can actually counter and he can punch in between Conway's punches. I'm not saying Conway can't do that. I just haven't seen him do it to this point in his career. When he's beating up guys, when he's winning fights, he's throwing and they're not throwing. You know, I haven't seen any of him pulling back and countering a guy. You know what I mean? I haven't seen any of him, check hooking a guy that's coming in. He always seems to be a guy that has to throw when the other person's not punching. And he's good at getting around the guard, throwing jabs in between the guard, throwing hooks around the guard. He's good at that. But I think in a fight like this, man, I got to go with a guy who's demonstrated an ability to throw punches in between punches. which Cissokho has, and who to me is the better athlete and the better counterpuncher, and also just more explosive, bro. I think he can hurt Conway. I don't think Conway could hurt him. So all of those reasons are why I'm picking Souleymane Cissokho, bro. You know what I mean? I'm really, really confident in this pick. So I'm telling y'all, bro, go get some money and put some money on Cissokho, man. He's just going to win, bro. He's going to win. They both coming here by way of the UK. But they made Conway take a boat here, bro. They made him take a boat, and it wasn't even a boat with an engine. They made him take a rowboat here. They let Cissokho fly here, bro. You feel what I'm saying to you? Cissokho is going to have the better walkout music. Conway, he going to have some walkout music, but it's going to be something that somebody else picked for him. They ain't even going to let him pick his own music. Cissokho going to have the better trunks. He going to have the better gloves. Right? He going to have the better freaking mouthpiece. He gonna have the better everything, bro. His meal before and after the fight is gonna be better. He's just gonna win off the strength of being the better fighter, in my opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man, down in the comment section, bro. Comment down below. You understand what I'm saying? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video, as I always ask y'all to do, man. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car. And if you want to have me hop on a panel, reach out to me on my email address at knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. I appreciate everybody that watched this video, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out here. Peace.